Good morning, YouTube. How are you this morning? I'm okay, but I'm not feeling too good. Ate something that did not agree with me. Oof. I think I know what it was too. It is 9:20 a.m. Central Time, and I am in Mobile, Alabama, at the Alabama State Docks at Bay Steel Corporation. Way back up in here, a little bitty place. Whew, tough to find. Let's see. Last we talked, I was at Gerdau in Midlothian, Texas, waiting to load flats. They were actually I-beams, and not the big ones, just the little ones. And I hadn't planned it on including a video in the previous blog, but by the time they got around to loading me, it was pitch black outside, and they didn't have any lights on their lot other than the ones on their tractors. I ended up sitting there 6 hours total. It took them 5 hours to get to me. So my appointment was at 4 p.m. Central Time, and they started loading me at 9. It really sucked. Got them on there. It was 4 tiers of I-beams, and they were 35 feet long. And I would show you a picture of them, but I forgot to take a picture. And now that I'm inside the port, I can't get the camera out to go take a picture of them. But y'all have seen stuff like that before, so it's not that big of a deal. Once I got them on there, I threw 2 chains to hold them down and pulled the 3 miles. I'm not joking, it's 3 miles around the roads to get to the place to scale out and get my bills. And then after that, I had to pull forward into the tie-down area, throw the rest of my chains. It was 7 chains. And I used all my timbers, all my 8-foots and 2 4-foots to support them. And then I took off. By the time I got out of there, I had a little over an hour left on my 14. It was just enough time to get to the TA in Terrell, Texas, out on I-20, exit 503. Got over there, parked the truck, went inside, took a shower, and then went and ate at the Country Pride. That was my downfall. And I didn't eat the buffet. I actually sat down, ordered, and ate. Not happy. Then after that, I went back to the truck and I went to bed. I went to bed and I forgot to upload the video. I'd already edited it, but forgot to upload it because I was so tired. Well, went to bed, woke up at 4:30 in the morning with the grappling of the guts, and you know what I mean. Took care of that, went back to bed, slept till 8:30, and then took off and left. I ended up, I'm trying to remember. I got to do one of the pilots in Louisiana, the last one on I-10 before you get to Mississippi, and stopped and bought fuel, took my 30-minute break, realized I forgot to upload the video when I went to look at something, so I uploaded the video then. And then I still wasn't feeling too good, and I'd been stopping about every hour and a half to go to the head. And after about 30-minute break, I took off and drove on down here. I had been looking for a place to go because you can't stay at the ports. Massive amounts of truck parking out here. There's even a truck parking lot right in front of the port. But it's a staging lot, and you can't spend more than 2 hours there according to their little sign. I've only been to this port once before, and it was back when I was driving a refrigerated trailer. That's how long it's been. So it's probably been 6 or 7 years, maybe even longer than that. I'm trying to think. Yeah, the last time I came here was with my original company, so it was more than 9 years ago. Oh, well, I digress. I ended up stopping at, I think it was Leland, Mississippi, at the Four Rivers truck stop. A truck stop that I had been to about that long ago again. little bitty place, but they did have a really nice little lunch counter restaurant in there. So when I parked last night, I went inside and got something to eat, and then I came outside to the truck, played a little Horizon Dawn, and then got sick again. So I got some kind of bug. And I went to bed. It was about 10:30. I woke up twice during the night having to go to the head. It's just bad. Well, all ups and downs and everything else. I ended up sleeping in till almost 8 this morning. Should have got up at 6. And I'm exhausted now. Seems like I complain a lot. It's not that I'm complaining, I'm informing. I mean, I feel bad, but I'm not miserable about it. You know. Luckily for me, if there's a problem, there's a port ahead right there. But I got over here. I've never been over to Bay Steel. Got to the guard shack. I was told when I was coming here I didn't need my Twix, so I didn't have it out. Apparently, you have to have it just to look at the place. So I had to dig out my Twix, and then she had to give me directions. This place is little, really little. It is like, I think, 2 buildings, and everything's outside. I guess they're just a transfer point. But according to my paperwork, this stuff is not being sent overseas, so I don't know what's going on with it. I got it here, followed the convoluted way around. Her directions weren't that great. You know, turn to the left, water tower, blah, blah. Well, I finally found the place, went in there and checked in, and he's went to get his big forklift, and then he got like a quarter of the way here, and it ran out of propane. So he's over there changing them now. I got the chains off, got everything put away except for the timbers, and I'm just waiting for him now. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing from here. I haven't gotten a pre-plan, and I have no idea what's around here, at least not around Mobile. I mean, I know I can go up to Birmingham and pick up coils or Coke. Though Coke wouldn't be too bad, even though it's a pain in the butt, because that would send me to Fort Smith, and that would send me home. But it is Thursday, and I'm supposed to be due home tomorrow. Don't care at this right now. If I go home, I go home. If I don't, I don't. That's fine with me. But I really have no idea what's around. I did see some lumber places around here. There's probably something. Whether or not they got anything is a whole other story. But I cannot stay here once I've unloaded. I could pull around and park over here for a couple minutes at the most. So when I leave here, I'm going to head back up 165. I-165, and then hop on up 65 to the Pilot that's up the road and park there. It's on the way to Birmingham. Based on experience of being in Alabama, that is the direction I'm probably going to end up going. But I've been wrong before. Never know. So I will let y'all know as soon as I do. Good afternoon, YouTube. How are you this afternoon? I guess I'm all right. I'm feeling a little better, but not 100%. But oh well. It is a little after 2 o'clock Central Time, and I am in Hammond, Louisiana, at the Home Depot Bulk DC. I've been here before to deliver, but I've never actually loaded here. It's just like Grand Prairie, a little bit smaller, and I do things a little bit differently. When we last talked, getting unloaded and was gonna head up to the Pilot, just a little bit north of there. I think it's exit 19 on I-49, I-65, excuse me. And I got empty. They were really quick about it, and I took off. And of course, I got a message when I sent my empty call saying there was like 20 trucks in Alabama, and they were a bunch of loads short, and I was whatever on the board. So I go ahead and head up to the Pilot. I was gonna buy fuel, park the truck, take a shower, and then wait until they got me something. Well, I got about 2 miles from the exit, and I got this load, which was in the opposite direction of what I was driving. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you don't. But I went ahead and parked, bought fuel, and then turned around and head down 65 to get on I-10 and head this way. The drive was actually pretty nice. It's a beautiful day today. You know, there's some clouds off in the west, but nothing big, and just kind of really nice. Got over here about 1:30, and you know, checked in to see how things work here as far as loading. Actually, what they do here is you drop your trailer and they take it inside. And if you're OTR, like I am, you drop your trailer, the yard guy takes it in there, they load it, he brings it back out, then you hook it up, secure it, tarp it, and leave. Which is kind of nice, and it's all preload here, more or less. I was kind of thinking I was going to have to swap trailers, but I don't have to since I got here before the loading window, which is from 2 p.m. to midnight. I'm not sure how much I'm getting on it. These things all say they weigh 50,000. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I got no clue. This load's going to Monroe, and as long as I get out of here in the next, I think, 3 hours, which I should, then I'll be able to make it to that store tonight. I am, as soon as I leave here, regardless of the situations, I'm going to go, it's only about 3 miles away. I'm going to go down to I-10 instead of taking US 190 directly to 55. I'm going to head down to I-10 to the Hammond Pilot, and I'm going to take a shower. Missed it yesterday. I didn't get one this morning. Getting kind of ripe in here. I can feel it on my hands and in my hair. So we'll take a shower, and then I'm going to head that way. Unless there's a problem, I should make it. If not, I know I'll make it to at least 1 or 2 of the dozen truck stops I know that are on the way. I'd like to make it tonight. At current, I have 7.5 hours on my 14 and 6 hours and 45 minutes of drive time. So, it's only 4 hours away. So, hopefully, they will get it done and get it done quick, so I can get out of here. So, until tomorrow, when I unload in Hammond. Looks like I might be out for the weekend unless they get me something real quick. And this is real short. It's only 400 miles total. So, like I said, until tomorrow when I unload, keep the shiny side up, 73s, and be safe.